How you doing? I'm Anthony, host of Raw Deal. For telling your story today, we're going to give you this pretty awesome shirt. Hopefully you'll wear that with pride.
I will, thank you.
So what's your name?
Christina.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I work locally in Sanford and I have 2 children. When I'm not working, I'm at the house growing tomatoes, cooking, swimming, in the summer pretty much staying indoors. And I live in Geneva, Florida.
Where are you originally from?
Birmingham, Alabama.
Cool.
Been down here about 11 years.
Nice. What brings you to Florida?
It was familial reasons when I first moved down here, like 11 years, and I just kind of stayed, and here I am.
Cool. So tell me your story.
I was in Daytona just for an errand, and I was at the intersection of Nova Road and 92.
What was your errand?
I had to take a friend, ironically enough, to the DMV that day because they couldn't get an appointment down here.
Right.
So I was getting ready I was in a right turn only lane at that intersection. I guess the light turned yellow as I was making the corner, right. And I got a video citation or whatever from it for running a red light.
So you're hanging your right onto Nova and you don't know that you're getting a ticket right now?
No, I don't. They give you a link that you can go to a website and actually look at the infraction. And there were still cars going through the intersection. I was still in motion, right. Almost around the corner once it turned red. And
did you get the ticket right away?
No, it was. I don't really actually know when it was originally issued, but really? I didn't get it right away.
How long afterwards?
I would say at least a month.
So by this time there was a late fee assessed?
Yes, there was a $110 late fee assessed.
How did you come about finding out that you even got the ticket?
It came in the mail.
And how did that come about with the mail? Did you just get the envelope or?
I had recently moved and changed my address, and it got forwarded to me in the mail. But the only reason I was getting mail was because my son was getting a driver's permit, or needed to get his driver's permit, right. And I needed mail for proof of address.
Was there a reason why you waited so long to change your address, or?
I don't get any mail at home at all. I do everything online.
So that makes more sense that you wouldn't really care too much
right.
about changing your address.
It doesn't even occur to me.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I have to have proof of address for my son. And so I changed my address with the post office and went and got a couple of bills that were paperless, mailed to my house, phone bill, etc. And got this notice in the mail.
So you do everything via internet through the computer and whatnot. So you don't use any
paper,
snail mail. It's
all
electronic.
All electronic. And I know that you're supposed to change your address, like on your license, but like I said, that didn't even, like, none of that occurred to me because my address
right.
doesn't
and
really
matter. You're in the process of moving, so you have all this other stuff that you're worried about. Yeah, that's understandable.
So anyway, so I started getting a couple of bills mailed to me, and I got that notice.
And that came in the form of a notice? Was it the first notice, second
notice?
Second notice.
Yeah.
How much was the ticket for now?
$264.
Wow. And so did you pay it right away?
No, I have not paid it yet because I'm going to court.
So are you the only person that got this ticket in that infraction? Do you think someone else might have gotten a ticket too after you saw the video?
I don't know, but if I got a ticket, I kind of feel like everybody else should have gotten a ticket, or else I got a really raw deal if I was the only person that got stopped in that hole.
So do you think people should be more cautious with these red light cameras, because it's a more frequent event that people are getting tickets for these things?
Oh, I would definitely say so, because you could be driving around without with a suspended license and not even know about it. Right.
So do you like the system, or do you think they should get rid of it?
If it could be monitored more closely, if they were actually
more judgmental.
Yeah, more like a personal judgment instead of like a policeman would do if he was going to actually stop you for something.
Right.
If someone was watching the video, I'd have no issue with it. But for it to be done just by sensors or however it's done, I don't think that's good at all.
So do you think that it's fair that they should give you a ticket even though you didn't sign for it? Because traditionally when you get a ticket from an officer, you have to sign that you consent to the ticket, right?
Exactly, and I didn't sign for anything. I didn't even know that I had received the ticket, and that's a pretty raw deal if you ask me.
Raw deal, you're right.
I mean, because I could be driving around with a suspended license right now if I had not happened to change my address recently.
Well, hopefully no one goes to that intersection again and gets a ticket, right?
Well, if they do, they might get the same raw deal that I did, I guess.
Well, thank you for telling your story.
Thank you.
And now it's your turn. Go to myrawdeal.com and vote for which story you think got the rawest deal. Will it be story number 1? Maybe it'll be story number 2. How about story number 3? The choice is yours. Go to myrawdeal.com now and vote for which story you think got the rawest deal. And hey, we're always looking for actors. Go to myrawdeal.com and sign up to be an actor on our show. That's myrawdeal.com.